Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today we will do an individual reading for The8 since his birthday is today. I'm recording it before that, of course, so today should be his birthday if nothing gets in the way of this video. And to celebrate that, I wanted to upload his reading in that special day. So I have a couple of things that I kind of want to show off. So these are the cards that we're going to use. 2 tarot decks and all of the oracle cards. However, we have a special guest this time. It is going to be these cards that I've made. Well, they're not really cards, they're just kind of paintings I've made, and we'll take one out and see what message comes through. Of course, I had an idea in mind when I painted them, so let's see if that kind of what comes out of it, I guess. And in celebration for his birthday, I have a little frog friend here with me that my sister was like, yeah, you can borrow it for his reading, and it's like a bracelet frog, and it's hugging a cow because yeah, why not? And we'll have him here on the side. And what was the other thing? Oh right, since today's a special day, I would like to put an infinite ring on, and I don't know, were you able to see it? There you go. And now we can actually get into his reading. So we will see what's going on in his current energy, his career, love life, and any healing messages to go through. And with all of that said, let's get on with the reading. So let's see, how is he doing right now? Wait, they're so loud. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Let's see, how is he doing right now? And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So it seems like he's thinking about something. It could be something related to money or to financial prosperity. The Nine of Pentacles tells me, oh, we have the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that right now he seems to be satisfied. He has found his own paradise in a way, or he has worked very hard to be maybe financially stable in a way where he is satisfied with who he is as an individual. We have an owl right here, which shows that he is very wise, or he likes to learn and get knowledge. And with the coin that we have right here, it shows that this, like if you see this woman, it shows like she's satisfied, she's happy, she's content. So that tells me that he is pretty happy with himself right now. All of that purple tells me that he's in tune. And I think those are grapes. So if you see those grapes, I guess I was thinking of his wine. He seems to be enjoying his wine. The Eight of Wands shows that he may be struggling with something. Because usually the Eight of Wands shows someone that is ready to take action and is concentrating their energy in one direction. However, in this one, I don't know why I thought the deer was getting hurt. So maybe he should be careful and not being too reckless. The Ace of Pentacles reverse feels like there's a project he wants to start, but he may be hesitating a little bit. Usually an Ace of Pentacles means someone that is probably trying to start a long-lasting relationship, but there's no cups here, so maybe not necessarily a relationship. It could be someone that's trying to maybe start a new business or a new project that is meant to last a very long time. And with it being reverse, to me it feels like he has not started yet, or he's struggling to manifest it. Let's see, how is Minghao doing right now? I wonder if he's annoyed or irritated. I don't know, I'm starting to feel that for some reason. Let's see, how is he doing? We have the Four of Wands reverse, which could be that he's lacking some stability, or he's missing home, or his support system is lacking a little bit somehow. Let's see, like we have the Moon reverse, so there's a chance that there's something that is not clear. He wants some sort of stability that it's not there yet, or the Moon kind of shows that he is struggling to see something. There's a lot of the unknown out there that he, of course, is not seeing clearly. So something confusing is going on here. Something that's probably getting in the way of his own stability. Or maybe since he's reaching a point of learning more, he may be struggling to understand this new things he's learning. The moon usually is diving into a lot of things people usually don't see. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. So maybe whatever it is that he can't see, and it's like shaking his stability a little bit, is something that he's lacking to communicate. Usually the Knight of Swords is Gemini energy, and that is all about communication, duality as well. Let's see. Accordion spell. We have the High Priestess. So I think it may have to do something with his intuition, that he may, or something. Yeah, it seems like it's with his intuition. He's trying to tap into the spiritual side of himself, and he's just struggling with it, which, being completely honest with you guys, it's pretty normal. Not many people can guide you through your spirituality, because that's pretty much your own thing, your own journey. We have the Two of Wands reversed, which tells me that he's focusing a lot in his self. Instead of making plans for the future or thinking what to do here and there, he's focusing more his energy on expanding the knowledge of himself. He's focusing a lot of his energy in internalizing it for himself. He's not necessarily trying to learn other things and tap into other ideas and stuff in a material sense, because I feel what he is focusing on right now is to internalize his stability, or trying to be stable from the inside out. So he's working on himself, probably getting interested with a bit of his spiritual side and his intuitive side and all of that, and trying to become this High Priestess, which is the moon and the moon twice. So connecting more with his emotions, how he feels about things, how he sees things, connecting to his subconscious as well. And I think that's what he's doing to try to become a bit more stable. To me, the Four of Wands is stability, and family is usually what I consider a form of being stable, or at least how I find my own stability. And with this Ace of Pentacles reverse, I'm getting that he's not necessarily taking action in the material world, because right now he's focusing on understanding himself, which I think that's pretty good. Let's see what other things they are for him. I think I'm going to use the other tarot cards. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Verify. Wait. So we have... Okay, it's different. I got scared for a minute. So to clarify the Ace of Pentacles reverse, we have the Moon once again and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I seeing the Moon again to me is confirmation that yes, he's focusing on understanding himself and getting a better idea of who he is in the inside first, his subconscious, what he may be aiming for in life. Like, he's focusing on himself first and trying to do the cleansing his probably his inner self before he can start taking action towards a material physical project. And I feel that if you see these yellow flowers on the Ace of Pentacles, these yellow flowers are, to me, it shows like someone that is working on their solar plexus, and usually the solar plexus is about confidence, creativity, and to me, optimism. I mean, it's like the sun. So to me, it shows that he's trying to focus on himself, understanding what he wants, who he is, and why he's doing things, as we have the Moon twice. And he's trying to, with the Moon on this one, it feels like he's overcoming fears. Usually when a bear represents something you're afraid of, or an obstacle of sorts. I'm saying that because once I dreamed that I defeated a bear, and that's kind of what it meant. When you get rid of a bear, usually it means like you're overcoming a fear or fighting against something you're afraid of. So to me, it shows like dancing with a fear. So it feels like he's looking at himself, at his reflection, or something that he may not like about himself, and accepting it and embracing it, working with it and not against it. And this, to me, swans show transformation. This Ace of Wands tells me that when he has all of that sorted out, he will be able to take action towards a more material project. So this Nine of Pentacles tells me that material wise and money and financially and all of that, he is okay. Like he's stable with that. If anything, he's just working in his person and in his individuality, that type of thing. Let me see why the Eight of Wands is here. And it also shows me that he doesn't necessarily have low self-esteem as much as he just wants to go very deep with who he is as a person and all of that. So it's not necessarily anything bad. I don't think he's going through a major issue as much as he's just simply trying to be more comfortable, not only on his skin, but being more comfortable underneath that as well. Let's see, Eight of Wands. Why is that one here? So Eight of Wands, we have clarifying it, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hangman. So I think that one of the main focuses that Minghao has is that he wants to work with other people and collaborate with other people, because that's usually what the Three of Wands means, working with others. And I feel the way that he wants to do that is so he can learn from them, get new perspectives from these people, and I feel that it's also so he doesn't just take action alone, because we have a deer, but there's a bird with a deer. So it tells me that he likes to take action with other people, work with other people. He understands that there's things that we can't do on our own. So let's say he wants to take out a new song. He knows that he has to work with people that know what they're doing, or get advice from them since they're more experienced than him and stuff like that. If you see how you react to what other people do, how other people think and stuff like that, it also shows you a little bit of what you think and feel. So let's say someone says something about, I don't know, music. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. Someone says something about music and you're like, oh, I hate that music, it sucks, or whatever. And I think that says a little bit more about you than it says about them liking a certain type of song or a certain type of music. And that's like the type of thing that people should explore a little bit more. The way that you react to what other people say and do says a little bit more about you than it says about them. And I think he takes that as a way of getting a new perspective. I think it could be because I believe he has a moon in Aquarius, and if that's the case, he likes to go very deep and be unique. He likes to learn from other people and get perspectives from them to maintain a healthy sense of self. And how does that work? I feel it's like he tries to be so unique that it helps to see the perspective of other people to better understand what it is that he wants or how other people see him, so that he doesn't come off as a bit too arrogant or what is it called? Judgmental or something like that. I don't know. It could be because of his Scorpio as well. Want it or not, he may seem a bit too judgy. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from his current energy. He seems to want to work with other people, but I think before he can take action towards that, to not be in a reckless energy, he's trying to work with himself first. Try to heal anything that has to heal, or try to at least understand how he works, how he thinks, and how he feels. Connecting to his subconscious, so what not many people see, but or what other people may see, but he doesn't really see about himself. So his natural, pure instincts almost. Yeah, that's kind of that seems to be what he's doing right now. So let's get into his career. Let's see how that's doing. Let's see. Oh, I just dropped the cards. The struggle. Is that reversed? I don't know where to put the cards. Here. So how is he doing with his career? How is he doing career-wise? How is Minghao doing career-wise? So we have Angel of Silence. So I find that one kind of funny. I don't think he's working much now since they're done with promotions. The comeback is over, and I think he is maybe trying to take some time to be with himself. He has mentioned multiple times or in different occasions, the group has made fun of him for meditating, so I'm not surprised that he's probably enjoying the silence that he's surrounded with to connect with himself a little bit more. And I think he's taking advantage of the fact that he may not be working as much anymore, because I don't think their schedule is as packed, and that helps him connect a little bit more with himself, listening to the messages of earth and the wind and stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Let's see, how is he doing with his career? I think it's helping him a lot to be in silence and to keep to himself. Let's see, I'm gonna search for his career. We have influence, and we have the moon. So I think with the cycles of the moon, he may work with the energy of the moon. So let's say there's a full moon, then he will take advantage of that energy and start manifesting what he wants, or say like, I wish I had this and that, or I'm aiming to do this thing and that other thing. Also, he seems to really like to be with people that are very honest and pure and sincere, because we have a dove right here. Dove? Well, the bird, the white bird right there, that has a little heart, and that tells me that he really likes to connect with people in a way where it reaches their heart. Like, he likes to go that deep when he connects with people, and he takes advantage of his career to connect to that part with people. There's also like this rainbow right here, which tells me that there's green and blue, so he's able to, his crown is activated, which tells me that he's very intuitive, and his heart is also something he dearly protects, and he seems to be very aware of how that works. Let me see. The earrings tells me that, like, earrings that this woman has in this card tells me that he's able to hear more than people say. It's like if someone was telling him, oh, I feel like this and that, he's able to almost connect to their subconscious and really know what's going on with them. So if someone says, oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm okay, he will be able to actually sense if that person is actually fine or not, even if that person is not aware of that. And by aware of that, I mean, like, maybe this person may not even know that they're not okay. He will know before that person knows. So that's kind of scary for whoever he works with, right? I don't think it will be easy to lie to the 8. Let me see what else. I think that's why he's very honest with the fans, because he likes to have that in exchange. He wants people to be honest with him, not hold back in that sense. And one of the, I guess, a healthy way of seeing things, he feels like the type of person that likes to learn from other people and also likes other people to learn from him. And this is where this influence comes in. And I think his career is something that he, again, uses as a way to communicate that message in a way. I feel that he meets so many people and connects to so many people that it helps him learn, and that also helps him teach in exchange. What is this other thing? He seems to be a very gentle person, which, I mean, I think he is. I don't know him personally, right? But I think he is a gentle person. And in his career, it kind of shows. The way that he treats his work and his projects is with a lot of care and depth. Whatever he puts out has a purpose, even if he doesn't know exactly what that purpose is. It could just be that he wants to express an idea, even if he may not be 100% sure how to communicate it. He just does what he feels is right, and he does what he can to express himself. That's kind of what it feels like. His career seems to be doing that, or he uses his career for that, to express who he is and what he wants in life. Something like that. Let's see. His career. How is he doing with his career right now? I feel very calm now. I think if you tap into his current energy, it was like he was annoyed or something, but when we tap into the area of his career, there's this calmness that I'm getting now. So that's good. Or maybe I was the one that was annoyed and irritated. Nah, that's probably it. Oh. Sure, we can take those 4. So let's see. So moon cards for... I said 4, and turns out we had 5. So let's see. We have waning moon. What do you need to release? There's a chance that there's something that it's bothering him in his career, or there's more purging that he has to do that will help. That could be done through his career. Maybe taking out a new song. Maybe taking out some sort of artistic way. It could help him leave something, or maybe since he's doing like a lot of soul searching that we saw in his career. I mean, he got the moon twice. Seems like, and we have a moon right here, like the cycle of the moon, the phases of the moon. That's what I meant. To me, it feels like he is learning a lot about himself by just listening to his thoughts and his feelings and stuff. We have 3rd quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Seems like there's something that he has to do in his career, and he knows that. He's doing a lot of soul searching before he can continue a new project, which is what we saw with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. We have nothing is yet set in stone. So the whole idea of him constantly working and changing, I think he's also I just noticed something. Seems like he's also trying to make his own path and write it. There's snow on these 2 cards, and there's water here. We have faith in your dreams. Waxing the crescent moon. So I think life is telling him, continue setting your goals. Continue setting your intentions and trying to manifest all of that. I think he is going very deep into who he is as a person, and that's helping him try to figure out what's his goal in his career. Let's see. And the last card we have is New Moon in Sagittarius. Luck is in your side. So I think he's doing very well for himself in his career, and he will continue to do well because he's doing what he's supposed to do. He's expressing himself artistically, and his career is a way that he's using to his full advantage and for his own benefit, which is to be comfortable in his skin, be able to express his ideas, his emotions, using it also as a way to learn from other people. Any person that he meets, it's a potential tool that life uses for him to learn. And I think life is very happy with what he's doing right now. And if anything, they're just saying there's a little bit more work you have to do. And it feels like he learns a lot of the lessons life has for him through his career. Let's see, what does he need to release? I feel there's a sense of transformation and he doesn't know it yet. We have a butterfly right here, and there's a hidden butterfly right here. So there's a transformation that I don't think he has started yet, because he has to wake that transformation up, if that makes sense. We have the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles reversed as well, and the 7 of Pentacles reversed. So I think he needs to let go is probably... Okay, I'm not too sure what he needs to let go necessarily, but the 3 of Cups tells me that life is probably telling him to work a little bit less and have a bit more fun. And it seems like he's already... The 10 of Pentacles to me feels like there's like... It seems like this is a wedding, so it feels like life is telling him, you know, if you want to start manifesting your partner or start manifesting, what is it called? Marriage of sorts? What is it? A commitment with somebody else, you can go for it. Like, I think he may be blocking this because of his career. Like, he's like, I have to work first and then I can have a partner. And I think with life is kind of telling him, like, don't worry, go for it. Start thinking of who you want or what you're looking for in a partner and try to have fun. I think he enjoys his career, but I think life is telling him to start focusing less on his career and focusing more on himself, which seems to be like that's what he's doing, but I don't think he has come to the realization that he just needs to have a bit more fun. We have the Seven of Pentacles. I think... Let me get a clarifier for the Seven of Pentacles reverse. He may be a bit impatient. Seems like he already... What is he impatient about? Wait. We have the Star reverse. I have a feeling that there's a dream. Have faith in your dreams. There's something that he wants, that he's been dreaming of, that he is kind of asking the universe, like, give this to me, I want this. And it hasn't gotten to him yet, which could be his happy ending of sorts. Celebrating. I think celebration, marriage, commitment. Seems like he has wished for a family, or he's wishing to start to connect with his partner, to get married, to have kids, to have his own, start building his own family, or having. Yeah, it seems like that's what he's doing. Like, he wants to start living that dream of very calm yet happy, filled with celebration. And I think life is telling him that he's doing well. That dream will be true, and it will happen, and it will be possible. He just needs to have faith with this card. And with nothing yet set in stone, tells me that he needs to let go of some sort of fear. Probably, he is in the K-pop industry, so I think it's more than clear what type of fear he may have. Where will his career, what will happen to his career if he were to pursue his dream of having a family, of having a committed partnership? I was gonna ask a question. Oh, why is he struggling to release what he has to release? Oh, I thought a card jumped. He tricked me. I thought there was a card that came out and it didn't. Oh, there it is. We have the Hermit. Another bear. It feels like he just needs to think a little bit through how he's going to do this. We have a bear with a Hermit, and we have a bear in the moon, which is Pisces and Virgo energy. He's balancing two sides of himself. He seems to be overcoming fears and trying to be strong and powerful. We have a star right here, and a star, of course, in the star card. It seems like this is a big deal, which, I'm not surprised, but it seems like it's a big deal because we have Major Arcana, so that means that it is in his path. It seems to be part of his journey to have those dreams come true, whatever it is that he wants, which in this case it seems to be a committed relationship, marriage. I feel kids are part of the equation, but I'm not too sure if that's... he seems to like children, but I don't know if he wants children of his own. This Hermit card tells me that there's a rebirth, because we have the skull right here, and the skull is death, rebirth, which I kind of felt was going to happen with rebirth, and death will show a transformation, which is the butterfly right here. I don't think he has necessarily triggered the transformation to happen. Like, he hasn't said, oh, let's go for it. I think life is guiding him and helping him finally understand that he needs to change something. I don't think he's fully aware of that. I think he's trying to, that idea hasn't blossomed yet. He is content with his career and happy with it, but I think life is starting to tell him, you can start manifesting that long-lasting relationship that you're aiming for. As we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. I don't think he has gone for it yet. He needs to do a little bit more soul searching of sorts. He needs to look a lot more from within, so that he can finally admit to himself, it seems, that he wants that. He should just go for it. I feel like my throat chakra is closing, so I think it's something that he struggles to talk about with other people. Because I don't think he wants to admit to himself that that's what he wants. Or he may not really know how he's going to get it yet. And because of that, he doesn't feel comfortable talking to other people. I think he knows that. I don't know. I have a feel he seems to be a very practical and grounded person. So it feels like he knows that or he feels like it would be selfish of him to pursue this dream of his, because it feels like he doesn't know where the group will end up at, or he doesn't know where his career will end up at either if he were to pursue this dream of his. So let's get into his love life. Let's see, is there someone that he's already thinking of that got him going like, I want a partner? So let's get into his love life. I'm thinking how I'm going to word this. I think it's pretty obvious that he wants to get married, so I probably shouldn't even ask that. Let's see, has he met someone yet? Wait. Okay. Wait. Another card fell. Emergency. A card has fallen. One warrior down. Okay, there you go. So I don't think he has met someone. This is a clear no. We have 3 reversals. I just laughed when I saw the 9 of Swords because it feels like his frustration, he seems to be like annoyed and frustrated. There you go. With this 9 of Swords reverse, it tells me that he is like, no, I have not found a person, but I already want to have like what is it called? My other whole. I want to already be. He's already planning like, oh, how will it be when I get married and when I have, my own family, settle down with my partner. Like, he's already thinking of that, but I don't think he has a person. And that's why I kind of laughed when I saw the 9 of Swords reverse. It felt like I could almost hear his voice almost of him kind of just saying like, yeah, I haven't found someone, and that's why I'm kind of annoyed. Even though he already wants to start to that journey, he hasn't found a person that may have, because I was wondering, right, has he found someone, and that's why he's already like trying to pursue that dream of getting married. But I got a no, so that tells me that he probably just wants to get married, but of course he hasn't found that person, and I don't think he's going to force it. We have the 10 of Swords reverse, so it tells me that he hasn't reached that point, but he may be a bit overwhelmed thinking of getting married and not having that person, or because I don't think he even has a person that he can start making plans with, or I get that feeling. I know how that feels when you're like, oh, because I'm also like that, right? It would be nice to have my partner, get married, have like a bunch of kids. But in my case, I'm over here like, I still feel a bit too young to have kids. And I also don't feel economically stable on my own to be able to have a kid of my own, if that makes sense. Since I don't have a partner, I'm already thinking how it will be like to have my own kids on raise them as a single mother. Because I can see myself having kids, but I don't have a partner to imagine how it will be like with them. But enough of me. Let's get back to him. So we have the Six of Pentacles reverse. It feels like he hasn't found a partner that he could have this equal give and take. Usually the Six of Pentacles shows someone that gives and in return also gets. It could be money. It could also mean someone that has found a fortune or got a reward of sorts. But in this one you can see like there's a little bird right here and another one right here. So I don't think he has found a partner that will be able to satisfy that balance that he's looking for. And that 9 of Swords. Oh, I just realized he has a 9 and then the 10 of Swords. So it kind of started like he's probably frustrated and stressed, like, oh, I can't get married, I don't have a partner. And then with the 10 of Swords, it almost feels like it escalated, kind of like, well, what do I do now? Like, it's all in, like, it's thoughts. Not necessarily, it hasn't affected him emotionally. Not at all. It hasn't reached that point. But he does feel that, what was I going to say? That at least he has thought about it, and those ideas are like what are frustrating him. I don't feel any heartbreak or anything. Let's see what Earth has to say for him. The struggle to shuffle this one. What does life have What advice do you have for his love life? Let's go with that. Another card fell on my back. You know what I just got in my head? You know how in his career we were like, oh, he should have more faith in his dreams. I should have sang his song of Dreams Come True. Missed opportunity. Not really. So we have alchemy and space. I think what is it called? What life let's call this like Earth. The advice Earth has for him is that he should probably start thinking that he has the power to manifest this person. All he needs is to embrace his desire and his desire of having a partner. Because we have orange, and orange is the sacral. It is the sacral chakra, which is all about it could be sensuality, sexuality. Not sexuality necessarily, but sexual energy, as much as it could be about following your passion, what you desire, what you want, what you're aiming for, your goals. And we have another moon right here, so seems like the moon is very important for him, or probably an energy that guides him and helps him a lot. Or the night could be at times where he is able to clearly hear his subconscious, his inner voice. It facilitates it for him to maybe at night to connect with himself and center himself again. And then we have alchemy. To me, it feels like he needs to. The advice that they have for him is that he has the power to manifest this person and make this dream come true. All he has to do. Oh my God, because dreams come true. And you know what's funny? I just thought of that other song of Dreams Come True. I don't know who sings it. I just know that Irene was dancing to that one. I will have to ask my sister to know specifically which one it was. But with this alchemy, it feels like he has everything on the palm of his hand. All he has to do is just believe that he does. By starting to think of what type of partner he will like and how he will be when he gets married, as a spouse, how he will act, or what he wants and desires in a partnership, all of that. If he starts thinking of that, life will start working with him and be like, okay, let me find you that person. Okay, let me find the situation and all of that. So my head is going insane with how many questions we could ask, and I don't know. We should ask them all. And let's ask them all. It's me you're talking about, guys. We're going to ask them all. So let's see. Let's start with how he will be as a husband, you know? Oh my. The cards are falling again. I was listening to the songs that he has on his own, and okay, hold up. And one of the songs that he has is called Falling Down. So yeah, the cards keep falling down. Anyways, one of the cards that came out was Angel of Song, and we have the Angel of Vengeance. Let me think. I have a feeling that the type of husband that he will be is someone that will love to sing with his partner, someone that will love to just... He seems like the type that he will kind of have like a song diary of sorts. And what I mean by that is like when he will listen to music and a song will kind of like save the memory of a situation or something that happened with his partner. So let's say he has a beautiful date with his partner or his spouse, and then there's a song that plays in the background, and that will be the song that will always remind him of that moment. He seems to be like someone that will probably remember dates, important dates. This Angel of Vengeance tells me that he will also be someone that will protect his partner at all costs and however he can. Let me see what else. It also feels like he will be the type that will talk about his partner. Like he will be proud to just say, yes, my partner and I did this, and that. We had this beautiful day this other time. Like, I think he will be pretty vocal with the Angel song. He'll be pretty vocal about his relationship. So I think that's why he has already told he friend zoned all of the fans already. He doesn't want to deal with those problems when he's ready to talk about his own partnership. Let's see, how will he be as a partner? He seems to be like someone that wants to be deeply connected with his partner. I don't know, I think it's interesting, the blood that's here. We have Supermoon, emotions are running high. He will be a type of partner that will be... He wants a very intense... He's going to be very intense, let's put it that way. And with the emotions are running high, it tells me that his intensity will be felt by not only his partner, but everyone around him as well. They will feel like how much he loves his partner, or how much he cares for them, or stuff like that. Like, it will be very evident. People will know. And it's this overflowing of love and emotions that I find very pretty. Let's see. What's the other thing? Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how will he meet his partner? How will Minghao meet his partner? Haha. We have the Fool reverse and the 8 of Swords. Of Wands, I mean. He will meet this person unexpectedly. And when someone is having a hard time, it could be either him or the person he wants. One of them will be going through a rough time. And when I mean a rough time, it's kind of like someone that they don't realize how beautiful life is. Because it feels like his partner will be someone that brings a lot of beauty and a lot of love into the world, but they don't really give that to themselves, and because of that, they don't realize that they leave a beautiful trail of color and abundance and this blossoming like grass and flowers. It feels like this person doesn't even know how beautiful they are. Oh, we have King of Cups, so Scorpio energy. So it feels like the person that's gonna be having a rough time will be his partner, and he's gonna come in out of nowhere, and his Scorpio energy is what's going to attract this person in. It's kind of like he's kind of like, come to me, and like this person is like slowly walking towards him, almost like that energy of just like this magnetism, almost like a gravitational pull, or like an invisible attraction or line that connects them, bringing them together. That's kind of what it feels. We have the 10 of Swords and the Prince of Pentacles. Give me a second. That's page. Okay. So I was laughing because I felt like this will be the energy Minghao will have, and it feels like he will come out of nowhere, and he's gonna be... I could almost imagine him just sitting there showing his masculine energy, all of his confidence, almost laughing as he's drinking, like, ha ha ha, I'll help you, random person, I'll rescue you from your pain. And this person is going to... He's going to help this person see the reflection, or all of the things that this person seems to be struggling with. Because I mentioned with the Fool earlier that this person was going to be going through a difficult time, and it seems like he's going to open up that door of what this person seems to be struggling with. There's a chance that this person has very pretty or beautiful hair, because that's kind of what caught my eye in all those 3 cards. and he's going to be sitting here with all the confidence in the world. I can almost imagine him laughing like, ha ha ha, ha, I'll help you, kind of thing. And we have the Prince of Pentacles, which kind of feels like he's going to help ground this person, because this person's thinking so much and not having faith in life and stuff like that. And because of that, he's going to come in, help them balance everything else, and ground this person. Seems, because we have fire, earth, water, and air. So there seems to be this balance and a new beginning. So it seems like he's gonna help this person out, and that's kind of how they meet almost, or how they start their journey in their partnership. And then I kind of wanted to ask, what energy does this person have? I mean, we got to see a little bit. Probably someone that has beautiful hair, someone that is going through a rough time, someone that brings a lot of love and caring energy to the world, but they seem to lack the ability to do that for themselves. Let's see, what energy does the 8's partner have? Okay. We have a black egg. So it feels like it is someone that, let me take out one more card, and a hawk. So we have air energy. So it could be an air sign potentially, who this person is, as much as it could just be someone that thinks a lot and is able to see things from a lot of perspectives. And that tells me that having the ability to see so many perspectives in life is what probably weighs them down mentally. That 10 of Swords tells me that this person is burdened, overwhelmed, always thinking. Someone that thinks a lot. Because I also felt like a bit of overwhelmed with the 8 of Wands reverse that we had earlier for this person. So it is someone that seems to have a bit of scattered energy because of how much they think. They probably are very good at seeing things from very new perspectives, which will be something that Minghao will find very attractive. Why? Because he likes to, as we saw in his career, he likes to learn from other people and be influenced by their thoughts as much as he likes to be influential to other people. And this black egg, to me, it feels like this person is able to go to very low, deep, very deep depths. This person likes to go very deep into the darkest parts of people. And what I mean by that is the subconscious. This feels like the subconscious. It feels like this person is very good at, the energy that they have is of someone that is very spiritual, someone that has a very open third eye, and someone that shines brightly even if they're surrounded by darkness. But it also feels like this person is just like him in a way, is able to tap into their subconscious very well. And it feels like because of that, they're constantly changing and transforming and cleansing, it feels. With this hawk, I feel that this person is very powerful, probably very good at communicating and talking to other people, and also very good at seeing things from a different perspective. Because this hawk tells me that this person has a very sharp eye. So I feel like this Virgo energy as well. So it feels like this person is very good at seeing the details in people. So what is it called? They're probably very good at analyzing the behavior that people tend to have. Very good at seeing patterns that people have. Let's say someone, like they will look at someone's nails and be able to see the whole story a person has. So let's say the person that they're looking at always gets their nails on and everything. So this person, this energy that we have for the 8's partner is that this person is able to say, oh, this person likes to, I don't know, feel like their hands are pretty or something. I don't know. I don't really know, but it feels like this person is able to see a very small details. Like by looking at your hands, maybe they'll be like, oh, this person maybe is very good at healing other people with just a single touch. Or, oh, that person probably bites their nails. Or, oh, that person really is a very clean individual, and that's why their nails are very, maybe not painted or have extra stuff, but they're always clean and always um, level down. What am I saying? Like, it feels like this person is very good at seeing the small details of people and saves those details for future reference. So let's say a person later is like, yeah, I get nervous very easily, and then this person will be able to tell by just being like, oh, that explains why I saw this, and this other thing about you. So very observant, and I think that ability that this person has will be something that he finds very attractive, something that he will be like, wow, I did not know you could get so much information with just one look of a person. And this person doesn't feel like they're necessarily judgmental. They're not judgy, like they don't judge a book by their cover, but they get a lot of information from just looking at a person. With just one glance, they already have a feeling of like, oh, this person is like this and that. So that's what I feel with this black egg. So I have a feeling that this person is very, what is it called? Empathic. And by that, I mean that it's someone that is very easy for them to tap into other people's emotions. So if someone feels sad, this person will feel how sad that other person feels right away without really having to even talk about it. Which, if that's the case, this person will be overwhelmed with how intense Minghao is. Or, I don't know, I always feel like I'm saying his name wrong. Anyway, let's see. What about him? What energy do you have for him as a partner? So we have fire ant and starfish. So he seems to be, we have fire and water. So he seems to be a very passionate person. Someone that really, I mean, with the emotions are running high. I kind of felt that already. And with that starship, it feels like he's someone that is very patient, very calm, likes to just relax with their partner. He seems to be also someone that likes to work with this person. What else do I feel? Someone that there's yellow and orange, and then there's yellow and orange. So I feel they complement each other very well. Are they similar? I don't necessarily think so, but they will balance each other very well or understand each other very, very well. That's kind of what it feels like. Do I have another question? Okay. How will other people see their relationship? Because I mentioned that he was going to be very open about his relationship with the Angel of Song. So I wanted to see how other people will see their relationship. How will other people see their relationship? Like, interesting. So we have the King of Pentacles, the Devil reversed, and the Hangman reversed. So it feels like I'm gonna need clarifiers, but we can take those out as I talk about what I see right now. So there's blue. So seems like communication's a bit blocked, which I find kind of funny because I was like, oh, he's gonna talk about his relationship. But of course, I don't think he's going to be entirely open about what goes on in his relationship. There's going to be a lot of things that he will want to keep to himself. So the King of Pentacles tells me clarifiers. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, it feels like a lot of people will see how good they are working together, or people will see them as the ideal partnership or couple. In a way, it feels that the King of Pentacles shows that the union is people will see them as a power couple of sorts. And by that I mean, like, people are gonna see they're very good. They have a very good public image. That's what it feels like. They're very wise. They have a very abundant heart. Is that what I'm looking for? Like, it feels like a lot of people are going to respect them. A lot of people are going to respect them. The Five of Swords reverse tells me that a lot of people will also see how loyal they are to each other. It feels like people will admire that. Oh, yeah, I'm dropping cards. A lot of people will admire that from them. Okay, the Devil reverse. clarify that. It feels like people will also admire how they're able to help each other and heal each other. Because the devil, to me, usually upright, it means like someone that is trapped within illusions, or it feels like your environment is getting in the way. A lot of Capricorn energy, by the way, because the King of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and the devil is also Capricorn energy. So a lot of people will see that they will have a very good public image. It feels like a lot of people will respect them. The devil reverse. Clarify. Wait. So we have the Hermit reverse. I have a feeling that a lot of people, like, they will kind of go out of their shell when they're together, or it feels like both of them are kind of private and they kind of keep to themselves. So when they're together, they're gonna have a good public image. They might be a bit more, not prone, what is it called? They might be a little bit more open to talk about how they feel or their goals or their relationship. The Hermit shows a reverse. It shows that they, one of two things. They, how should I put it? It feels like they're going to talk a lot about mundane things, about like, oh, we went to this place and did this thing. But they will kind of keep to themselves the more in-depth stuff of, oh, we had like an existential crisis together, and yeah, we're going to keep that to ourselves. Like, it feels like they're going to be very open, but at the same time, they're going to keep a lot of things to themselves. They're not going to, I don't know, because it feels like they might say, oh, we had a difficult time together, but we were able to work it out. And that's going to make a lot of people like admire that from them, the ability that they have to overcome problems. But they're going to, since they're very private people, they will probably keep a lot of things to themselves, even though they may be very, it may seem like they're open about the relationship, but of course they're not. They're going to keep stuff to themselves. They're very intuitive, so they're going to know right away what they can or they can't talk about. It's kind of like they will be tapping in or getting into a topic, and they will both feel if it's okay or not okay to talk about it because of how intuitive they both feel or seem to be. Wow. And we have the Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man reversed, and the Ten of Cups reversed. Okay, so I think one of the things that people will really like about them is that they seem to see things so differently with this Hangman reversed, or they're very similar. I don't know, but there's something about them. There's like an extreme. They're like either very close or very far apart in how they see things. And they're gonna be bickering a lot because we have the Five of Wands, so it feels like they're going. Five of Wands means people that are fighting, but with it reversed, I have a feeling that they're gonna be like arguing or bickering about things. Like, no, that's not how things are. No, that's not how it went. And I think people will find that very fun and amusing and very entertaining. And we have the Ten of Cups reversed, so it feels like they will not really show in public how like lovey-dovey they are, but they will definitely show little signs that are going to make people see how much they care for each other. I mentioned earlier that they are pretty private, so they will keep stuff to themselves, so they're not going to show them much skinship in public as much as they will keep that more to themselves. Like the cuddling and stuff, they will keep that to themselves. I don't think they will like to be that open in that sense. And with those emotions, it tells me that they will have many times where they will just sit down and talk about how they feel, which I think that's a healthy way of having a good relationship with someone, right? Being able to just openly say, okay, let's just talk. How do you feel today? Like this and that. And we have a cat and a dog in this image. We have, let me show it. We have a beautiful cat and a dog, which feels like to me that they will argue a lot. Not in a way where you're like, why are they even together? But more in the sense of they look like they will act like they've been together for like the longest of time, and they're like a very old couple just being like, we can say whatever we want to each other. because we are that stage of our relationship. I don't know how to explain it. You know, it feels like they're going to enjoy just arguing and bickering like that, but not necessarily. It doesn't go to a point of fighting. I feel they're both mature enough to just express how they feel and make sure that they don't hurt each other with words. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. It feels like a good relationship, and they will meet at a difficult point for one of them, which will be probably the reason why they know right away that they're meant for each other in a way. And because of how intuitive they both are, they're going to know when they meet. I feel that it will probably take a little bit of time though. Well, let's get into his healing messages before we get too deep into this rabbit hole. I was talking to my sister and she was like, since he is a lot into like meditation and stuff, has he seen his partner? Because I mean, it is possible if you're so in tune with yourself and in your spirit guides or life or however you want to put it, you will be able to meet this person, not necessarily know who they are. Okay, I don't know about other people, but some people will be able to tell, okay, this person looks like this, and that. Other people will be like, oh, I know this person and this is the person, right? And I just kind of wanted to ask if he knows, since he meditates and he seems to be spiritually aware of stuff, I want to know if he... What was I going to ask? If he has seen this person while he meditates, or if he knows who this person is, or if he has an idea about this person. Wait. No, I thought my cards were gonna be... Let me show you the cards so far. We have the Sun reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So, yes, no, yes, no. The World. So it feels like he does know. I don't think he necessarily knows who the person is as much as he's aware that he has a person with him. If that makes sense. So we have the Sun reverse, so it shows that even if it's reversed, it's still good. People always see the sun as a good card, like being optimistic, being happy, celebrating and stuff. I mean, we have this flower that has fully blossomed and there's a lot of colors with it. We have the Four of Pentacles, so it feels like he at least knows the energy of the person he's looking for, and he is He's pressuring or keeping safe the energy, the feeling of this person. Like, it's kind of like he has the essence of how this person is, or at least he knows how this person makes him feel, and he clinges to that energy, and that's kind of how he knows of this person. I don't think he necessarily I don't think he has met this person or knows who this person is, but he has at least felt the energy of this person. And I know it's, unless you're there, it's gonna be kind of hard to understand how that works or how that happens. But it's kind of like if you have dreams, and that's the best way I can explain it. Let's say you have a dream and you dreamt of your family. You probably in your dream you probably didn't see your family, but you knew they were there, or something like that. Like it's kind of like that when you meditate and you feel the energies of something. You recognize the energy, especially if it appears over and over and over. But you don't necessarily need to see how the person looks like. And I'm looking at that bird, and it reminded me of the Eight of Wands. Where is it? It appeared in his current energy. So if you see in his current energy, the Eight of Wands popped up, and I mentioned that it feels like he likes to work with other people, and that bird that is flying with that deer looks very similar to the bird right here in the Four of Pentacles. I said similar, not the same though. They don't look the same. Well, here, so we can see it. Can you tell I'm a bit awkward? There you go. The bird right here looks very similar to that bird right here. And I'm just saying, it seems like he kind of wants to work a lot with this person, and he really seems to enjoy the energy this person has. But I don't think he has met this person yet. And lastly, we have the World. So it feels like with this World card that he... What am I going to say? That he knows that there's fate. It's his destiny to be with this person. He recognizes the energy of this person and he wants this person, but I think he knows that it's out of his control if he can get this person or not. And if that's the case, me too, man. Me too. Going through that struggle bus all together. Especially if they're not ready, which could be the case with him too, since the person he seems to going to be with, it seems like that person's going through a rough time right now. And I just kind of wanted to point out, so I don't really talk about the stones that I put for this, but the Moon card appeared in his current energy, and right now the sun came up, and I wanted to show you guys that this is a sunstone and this is a moonstone, and I just kind of want to point that out. He works with the moon energy, so there's a chance that this person that he's with could potentially work with the sun energy. And what I mean by that is that this person may be very open, while he's a bit more secretive. This person is going to be open, happy, optimistic, and like a bubble of happiness and energy. And maybe it will be very complementary to his own. They had cats and dogs energy with them, so I don't know. I just thought that was something interesting. Okay, now let's get into his healing messages. Yeah, I really admire how he is, knowing that he's working hard and everything, and he's even aware of his partner. That's so cool. Anyway, let's see. What healing messages do we have for The8? The struggle. First one. We have a dear spirit. Bring a gentle touch. So he needs to take care of himself a little bit more. Have fun if he wants to have fun. Get in touch with his subconscious. Be nice with himself. Not too hard on himself in that case. I didn't feel that he was tough on himself, but I'm not surprised that he is. And we have Canary Spirit, sing your own song, which I feel the whole idea of like follow your dreams. They will come true. Be happy, have fun, enjoy life. We have a 3 right here, so probably work with other people, connect with them, learn from them. We have blue and yellow in this card, so communicate your creativity, your optimism, your feelings, your love, all of that. The next card is we have the Skunk Spirit, know your worth, which I don't think he has self-esteem issues. I don't think that's the case, but I do think that he needs to, with the alchemy, like I just remember the alchemy hand, and to me that's the right hand, right? If it was shown like this, to me the right hand has always been the hand of creation. That's usually how I see it. I see my right hand as a hand of creation, since I'm a creative person and I'm right-handed. That's kind of how I see it. And then my left hand as my hand of sincere emotions, because you know the whole thing about you have a vein that connects to your heart, and that's why you have a ring here. Whatever, let's move on. So I do think that what he's working on is not necessarily his self-worth, as in like he doesn't understand he has low self-esteem, but more in the sense of he needs to understand that he has the power to create whatever he wants. He has the power to manifest and make his dreams come true. I'm not gonna whistle if I do. I'm not very good at whistling, but if I do, my bird's gonna start singing like crazy. What's the other thing? I think it's more also of to have a bit more faith that life is there to support him. He's a very lucky person in the sense that life will protect him and take care of him if he just gives in. Or if he has a little bit of trust, a little bit of faith, It's not in his power, since the world kind of came up earlier, so that kind of shows that, yeah, it's fated to meet this person, and when stuff like that is fated, you can't make it happen earlier. You can't force that, and that sucks. Believe me, it sucks. So he's gonna have a nice relationship. So we have the Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacle. So I think the obstacle he needs to overcome is allow himself to be happy, and if he is looking for a partnership and marriage, then he should just go for it. Oh, another card dropped. I hate when they drop because I have to move more than I am already. Okay, hold up. The card that fell was, oh, I love this card. We have the Otter Spirit. You are never alone. Don't worry, The8. You will have your other half with you. Your other whole. Your other hoe. Just kidding. I don't think. When I say hoe, I don't mean it in a bad way, okay, guys? I mean it in a friendly way. But yeah, if you see right here, there's like a little heart, and they're like together. So nice. Anyway, let's move on. And if you if you add 4 plus 2, that's a 6, and that reminded me of the 6 of Pentacles reverse that he got as one of the first cards in his love life. So that shows me that, yeah, he will be giving so much love to this person, and in return, this person will give a lot of love to him. And I just think that's very nice and sweet. And no one's crying, guys. No one's crying. I'm not gonna get emotional. No. Okay. Any more healing messages for him? Here, we're gonna have a supportive quack with us. There you go. Any healing messages? Parrot Spirit, watch your words. So I think with we had like bring a gentle touch and then watch your words. So that tells me that he needs to just be very careful with the way that he talks to himself, the way that he expresses himself. But here's the thing, I don't necessarily think that this is how he treats others as much as it is how he treats himself and how he sees himself and how he encourages himself in a way. So this is all about the way that he's treating himself. So probably he may be a little bit too harsh on himself in that case, and maybe that's why we have the skunk spirit of know your worth, sing your own song. So probably have a bit more confidence. I just noticed something. I'm always surrounded by stuffed animals, guys. So we have the frog that I showed earlier that was gonna accompany me in this reading, and it's hugging a cow, which is very similar to this otter card and how they're hugging each other. And guys, okay, I'm trying to keep it together for like the last part, but it's difficult. It's difficult. And then we have the groundhog spirit, time to let go. So probably here is, remember how was it in his career? Yeah, in his career, he had all of the cards that said, like, release something, nothing's yet set in stone. Or maybe, was that one of them? Have faith in your dreams. All of the moon cards that popped in his career. With this card, I'm getting that one of the things that they're telling him is it is time to let go of all of your fears and start searching for that little heart. Start following your heart and look for that person if that's what you're looking for, or if that's what you want. Start looking. Start saying, I want this person. I want it now. And he'll get it. I can't say when he will get this person, because believe me, time is weird, and I don't like time sometimes. It'd be going too slow. Anyway, any more healing messages for him? See. One more. Come on. Okay. We have the Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. Well, I think that's why the card was a bit hesitant to come out. that's what he's already doing by getting in touch with his subconscious, which is the energy he had for his current energy. Meditating, usually I will get cards sometimes and I'll be like, oh, this person needs to like meditate and connect with themselves. I am happy to say that he's already doing this, so I don't have to tell him to do that. All I have to say is continue doing you, honey. You're doing great. I'm sorry. So with time for a deep dive, it shows, again, I see swans as transformation. And with him, it's the same thing. I think that he hasn't opened up the door for him to go through that rebirth, transformation of like a butterfly, right? Like he hasn't reached that point yet, but he will reach it pretty soon. And it would take time for a deep dive. I'm getting that if he continues meditating and if he continues being in that silence and connecting to his emotions and with himself, with his subconscious, he will be able to finally figure out what he is looking for and what he wants. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck we have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, which I'm just gonna leave right here. I'm sorry, duck. I'm sorry, quack. Didn't mean to do that. So with the Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, I think that his dreams will come true for sure. He just needs to give time the time it needs to make it happen. Which, I understand that feeling of being like, oh, it's so frustrating. But yeah, that seems to be the case. And I kind of want to take out more cards. Usually I just stick to the spirit animal cards for that. But let's just take one more card from all the decks. Let's see what advice there is for him. Okay. Just more advice. Let's see what else there is for him. Oh, I just wanted one card from all of them and I'm getting two. What is this? What a rebel. I just wanted one. Okay, further advice for The8. Since he's birthday boy. Oh, whatever. You know what? Ignore me. Let's not take one. Let's take how many you want. I didn't want to make it lengthy, and then here I am just being like, more cards, more cards. Yes, we're just gonna take one. Huh, that's what I say. One. This is the last healing message. Okay. Oh, right. I almost forget. And then I did the special cards that we're gonna use for him. I'm gonna take one out, and you're gonna see my beautiful painting skills, and you can judge them all you want. It's okay, no hard feelings. When I said that, I mean there's gonna be hard feelings if you say something bad about them. Just one card. One card. It's cardboard. I don't know if you can tell. You hear that? Cardboard. Because you want to see me shuffling them. Just one card. Here, I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't see it. But I need to see the card shuffling. Just give me one card. This one. Special card for birthday boy. Oh, we got two. Well, we'll keep those two. Again, I say one and then I get a gazillion cards. So let's clean this a little bit and let's see what cards he got. So we have patterns and specialization. So I think with his meditation, he's going to start seeing the symbolism and patterns and symbols. So the signs that he repeatedly gets will be the signs that life wants to give him and be like, this is how it works. When you meditate, this is how it works. For example, one of the signs that I usually get when I feel like I'm getting connected with my own spirit guides or something, it's like this ringing in my ears. Or sometimes when I see synchronicities just randomly, I'm like, oh, there's a message. Or what is another thing that I feel? It's usually the other one that I feel is when I randomly get the idea, like a person in my head, like the thought of someone randomly, and I can't really trace why I thought of them. I know that's a message. And that's usually how it happens. If I think of something randomly or I feel something randomly and I can't trace back to why, like what could have caused that, I'm like, that's a message. Or also another thing is like the first thought I get when I see something, it's also important. And it could be a message of myself to myself as much as it could just be one of my angels being like, you've been dumb or whatever. And with this card with specialization, I feel that he's slowly going to be able to develop and understand what spiritual skills that he has. For example, of course, one of the ones that I have is that I'm reading cards for you guys. So I'm intuitive enough to be able to tap into the energy of this card and give you a message. Other people may be able to feel. So if you're empathic, you're going to feel how other people feel. Other people will be very good at reading in between the lines and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. He's going to figure out what he's good at later. And the message that they have for him is with this moon, slowly but surely he's going to figure out what that is. And he needs to connect to his solar plexus. By connecting to that, he will be able to get messages a lot easier. He will be able to transform. If he has self-confidence, that he has spiritual power, I guess. We also have right hand empathy. I think the whole messages that he got about taking care of himself and being gentle with himself and nice with himself shows this right hand. This also reminds me of the alchemy hand that came up in his, I think it was in his love life. And then we have Angel of Flame. So maybe one of the things that he has is that he may feel heat or warmth, and that could be a sign that someone wants to connect with him. He may feel like the warm touch of someone on his shoulder. Let's say someone put his hand on his shoulder, is like, we need to talk, buddy. And then he's like, okay, got it. Oh, he has a song called Hey Buddy, guys. Listen to it. It's a good song. And then we have Nothing Will Come of the Situation. Void of what? Oh, there's 3 cards. A time to give rather than take. And confidence is key to your success. So I have a feeling that he is pursuing something that does not fulfill him and does not work for him, and what life is telling him is it is time for you to start putting that energy into something else. And when you do that, make sure that you do it with all the confidence. So solar plexus energy, I feel like he needs to work with that. Maybe he does have self-esteem issues, and I'm just like, no, he can't have that. Why will he have that? He's very sure of himself, but maybe he does, and that's what he needs to work on, or at least have confidence in trying something new. That could be it too. And life is telling him, like, just go for it. Don't worry, just go for it. We have the 6 of Pentacles, so he needs to let go and release all of the negative energy or whatever's holding him back, and just move into calmer waters. The 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords tells me that he needs to stop floating in this chaotic waters and start moving towards something more, a bit calmer. Let go of something, move towards something nicer. And then we have the Magician. The Magician tells me that he needs. I'm getting again that image of the Alchemy card. He needs to embrace the power that he has, the ability that he. Oh, we have an infinite sign, guys. The 8. Infinite possibilities, infinite power, infinite skills. And the last 2 cards, which I just wanted 1, but he got 2. Okay. So we have this card. I don't have names for them, so just look, observe, because I painted them. So this was a card that I drew for someone that was opening up. This light is supposed to show someone that is activating the crown chakra, aligning the rest of them. And this is someone that is being woken up by somebody else. I feel that the advice that he's getting is that someone is going to help him wake up his spiritual gifts, or is going to guide him through all of those changes that he's going through. And I don't know if you can see, but the person behind them is covering the eyes of this other person, and it's covering them so that this person can actually see what's not there, if that makes sense. Focus less on the physical 3D world that we live in and start focusing more on what's not physically there. So what you can feel, all the spiritual stuff, I guess. And it's also aligning the crown chakra, the third eye, the throat, and the heart. which is right here. It is someone that needs to work in their heart space, someone that needs to open that up. And yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. He's going to find, life is telling him that he will get help from someone spiritually to open up all of those things. And the last card that we have is this one. It's a little flower that it's like in a cave of sorts. It's surrounded by darkness, but it's a little flower. It's kind of like a bellflower. Is that a thing? I don't know. That it's growing on stone. So that shows that already like one impossible, right? And it's supposed to be glowing or giving off this light. And all of this water that you see right here is supposed to be like chaotic and stuff, but it was supposed to be a card that showed that even in the most difficult times, in the most darkest of places, there's always hope. There's always something nice, something good. And if you want to know the story of this card, is that I wanted to paint something for each one of like the 17 members. And I wanted to show it to them if I were to be in like, what is it called? A fan sign or something. And of course I didn't make it, so I didn't show it to them. But this card was going to be the card that I wanted to show to DK. To show that he was someone that was like the sun. Someone that was very happy, optimistic, genuine, and pure. And someone that probably gave a lot of hope to other people. And I kind of wanted to show that with this card. And I feel that one of the advice that he's getting from this card that I painted was to him to have hope. Even if things seem a bit rough, and by he I mean The8, of course. Birthday boy right here, that he will eventually find guidance, and he will eventually have fate work with him and find the partner that he's looking for. He will eventually connect with his spiritual gifts. He will eventually get all of that. He just needs to have hope that, and release, of course, all of the stuff that he has to release. And eventually everything will start making sense for him. There was an owl that appeared with him a couple of times, which tells me that he's tapping into that higher knowledge, that Sagittarius energy type of thing, of moving towards something and connecting to the higher knowledge. And by higher knowledge is like more philosophical rather than just material, 3D, whatever, right? So values and spirituality, even religion, stuff like that, right? Like he's tapping into that energy, and it's a path that is very unclear. It's unknown. Not many people know how to work with that or venture into that, and through that journey. And I feel that he's slowly like dipping his toe into those waters, and life is like, don't worry, have hope that everything's going to work. Have faith that we're gonna send you someone that's gonna help you through this journey. And that's kind of what I see for him, the message that I see for him. So yeah, he has a very interesting energy, and I feel that healing is very important to him, hence why we've been taking quite a while in this area, which I tend to not take that long with other people. And he seems to be concentrating a little bit on manifesting his love life, and that's why we took a while in that one as well. And yeah, I'm going to leave that there. So I hope you liked this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. What was the other thing I was saying? Oh yeah, I hope I can actually upload this one on his birthday. Right now it's November 5th for me. So I'll try to edit this and upload it on his birthday, because this is my gift to you. I don't think he'll ever see this, considering that we don't speak the same language. He'll be like, what is this lady saying? And I'll be like, sometimes I don't even know. And what's the other thing I was going to say? I hope you liked this. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was inspiring in any way, shape, or form. And yeah, I think I'll leave that there. The next person will be June, so look forward to that. And I'm thinking if there's anything else I want to say. And yeah, I'll leave that there. So love and healing from my part to you. And I'll send you a little heart. Here's a little heart. Does it look like a butt or does it look like a heart? There's a heart. All my love to you guys. And right, I wanted to mention that since I'm starting to get more subscribers, I kind of want to name all of you guys and call you guys my waddle. As you see, I did my research, and apparently when you have a group of penguins, you call them a waddle if they're on land. They're called something else if they're in water. So we're all walking in land, guys. So hello, waddlers. Waddlers? No, welcome to the waddle, everyone. I should probably start my videos like that from now on. Welcome to the waddle. Anyway, I'll leave that there. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and love this, and I'll leave that there. Bye. Also, happy birthday to the 8. Send him lots of love to him and support his work. Yeah. Okay, now I'll leave for real. Bye.